Hello and welcome back to the Forgotten City. Look at the form on these push-ups. He's... Let's see. Are you breaking... Are you breaking 90? I'd say he is. Pretty good form. Anyway, our task list right now is to go into the creepy cisterns, fight a zombie down there, which we have a bow now, so I'm actually feel pretty good about it. Now that's a flashlight. And then we need to find 11 more pieces of denarii. And that's gonna help us get the coin we need to save a couple people from debt bondage, which is actually pretty critical. Alright. There he is. Alright. Excuse me, I'm trying to get past you. Kick him. Alright, I'm out. Oh, there we go. That was some money there. What else can we find down here? That guy's gonna keep chasing us, I'm sure. And probably has buddies around here. Okay. Nothing here. I wonder what this area is for. What about, like, this pile of stuff? Is that anything? Or this grate? No. Get more arrows, though. Oh. Whoa, he's so fast. Holy cow. I don't remember them being so fast. Okay, we've got a sprint. Which I should have been doing before. What about in here? I can't go in there. Okay. Alright, this was a bad idea. I mean, it was a fine idea. And we actually got what we needed, which was... We needed to get to 2,000. Which, after this loading screen happens, we'll check our inventory. And we are at 2,245. So, yeah. I think that should... he does not want to put his flashlight away. There we go. That should be just what we need. Hello. Alright, there he is. The guy's about to jump, but we're not going to let him. Alright. Hopefully this will allow us to progress on Scintilla's disappearance quest. Because I feel like we haven't really made a whole lot of progress on that for quite some time. Alright, Octavia, you're going to say your piece.
Well,
yeah, I know. I need to talk to him.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
oh no. No. No, 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 no. Oh, P.S., what are you...
That's...
Skip
What?
that,
Why
skip
do you-
that.
I know. Please,
I'm sorry, but
please, help him.
Yes, I'm going to talk to him.
Thank you.
Alright, is this Scintilla would want?
you...
Yes, you never believe
well,
me.
You don't understand.
I can help you.
It's too... If I backed out now...
Lucretia was able to get some Sylphium.
Oh,
She's going to be fine.
But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Really? Wait. So, I guess you'd want me to work for you then?
No, I mean, you'd be a free person if you wanted to be.
You'd do that for us?
That's
Couple of complete strangers.
right. Of course.
It seems today we are both blessed. This did not turn out how I thought. Thank you, friend. I never thought people like you existed.
Well, you know, I do what I can. Here you
Thank
go.
you.
Take it.
I'll go and pay off our debts immediately. I just wish there was some way I could repay you. But I have nothing but the tunic on my back.
How about just answering some questions?
I'll go and take care of things with Malleolus and tell Yulia the good news. Thanks again, friend. I'll never forget what you did for us.
It was my pleasure. Now, I'm nervous, though. Let's save here. Because what if the timeline resets and they're not free anymore? Like, I my 2,000 is gone, and it
I
took
hope
me
you're
a
taking
while
care of
to
yourself.
collect that. I feel like I need to go and interview them ASAP. Alright, I need to ride this zip line of fun, please. How do I do that? Not this side. It's probably taking me longer to ride this thing than it would be just to walk down here, but I'm committed. Alright, they are probably down with Lucretia? Or did he go to pay off the debt first?
Citizen,
Let's check.
How?
The newcomer arranged it somehow.
Oh, there we go.
Really? That's incredible. Oh,
Hey guys.
what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate
Oh.
properly when you're ready.
This is so cool.
I will. Thank you, LPS. I will.
We got to hear the good news. Alright, LPS. Let's talk.
Shalom.
Oh, shalom. Are you, Jewish? Can we talk about Scintilla?
Scintilla and I were in love. And then, 22 days ago, she went missing.
Okay, let's hear the whole story.
All right. One night a few months ago, when I was cleaning Malleolus's villa, I heard a young woman singing. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. I wasn't allowed out, so once everyone else was asleep, I climbed up the inside of the villa and onto the roof, just to see where that sound was coming from. And that's when I saw her. Standing in the garden of the magistrate's villa, I just sat there on the roof, listening to her with my chin on my knees. And for the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful. And then she looked up and saw me and she smiled. I knew at that moment the fates had brought me to her. And from the moment she asked my name with this warmth and curiosity, I knew I'd have done anything for her. And so for weeks on end, each night I'd climb out of the villa and into her father's garden. We'd hold hands and talk about all the things we'd do once we got out of here. Like having our own vineyard. And then one morning I woke up and everyone was out searching for her. They said she'd vanished in the night. All I could do was keep my head down and try to hide how beside myself I was.
Think you're hiding something, or she escaped?
All I know is she loved me. And if she had known a way out, she would have told me. She'd never have taken her own life. And there's no way anybody could have killed her under the Golden Rule. I can't prove it, but I just know she's still alive somehow. Even now, it's as if I can hear her voice in my head, crying out to me. That can only mean one thing. Somebody abducted her. I have no idea how, or who would want to do something like that to such a sweet, lovely girl. But what else could have happened?
Well, abduction is probably a sin, right? But let's just keep asking.
My guess? Malleolus had something to do with it. He is without doubt the most evil man I have ever known. I have no idea where he'd be keeping her, but there is one room in his villa, upstairs, which is always locked.
No, that's his
I've never
wife.
seen the inside of it, and I haven't been able to steal a key without breaking the Golden Rule. But I have a feeling that if you could get in there somehow, it would shed light on a great many things.
Yeah, there's no sign of her in there.
Really? I was sure he was hiding something in there. I feel like I've looked everywhere. At least everywhere I could get to. There are still two places I've never been able to reach. First, the palace. If Navia managed to get in, then I suppose Scintilla could have too.
Nope, she's
The
not there.
only other place she could be is somewhere in the cistern network. I remember hearing that
Well, that's
Yuli
possible.
had been poking around in the upper cistern before he was locked up. So you could ask him about it, I suppose.
I'll see what I can do. Any more ideas?
I feel like I've looked everywhere.
Oh, you're just
Sir,
going to
you
repeat
own-
all this. Okay. Alright, tell me your story. Soup to
You
nuts.
mean where am I from and all that? Judea, originally. But when I was a child, I moved to Rome with my family, Romanized my name and spent most of my life in the Jewish district of Trans-Tiberim, across the Tiber from the main city. That's where I was when the fires broke out. Everyone was running toward the river and I, listening to my inner contrarian, ran the other way. Every road leading out of Rome was in chaos, full of people with all their belongings in carts and brigands preying on them. Several hours down the Appian Way, I saw another Jewish family being attacked by 3 opportunists. So I picked up a branch from the side of the road and went to defend them. I can only assume they got the better of me because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a forest, by a river not far from here, with no memory of how I got there. It's strange though, because I still had my purse on me. Why would a robber knock me unconscious and throw me in a river, but not take my coins? A lot of good it did me, and that family. I sometimes wonder what happened to them. I don't. But even if I did, I'm not going anywhere. I have unfinished business.
Okay.
Well, neither of us have a couple of hours to stand around talking about theology, law, and collective punishment, so I guess you're looking for a pithy summary?
If you don't mind.
You remind me of an old story from my people about Hillel the Elder. He was approached by a Gentile and asked to explain the entire Torah while he stood on one foot. Obliging, he replied, "What is hateful to you, do not do to another. That is the whole Torah. The rest is commentary. Go and learn."
It's pretty good.
Of course, what I want to know is, what kind of a god sees a young woman abducted and does nothing about it? Not my god. That's for sure.
Well, we don't know 100% that she was abducted.
Maybe you don't. I feel it in my bones.
And what about the election?
Sentius, I suppose. I'd have to be insane to vote for Malleolus after what he did to me.
Okay,
All right, friend.
sounds good.
Thanks for the chat.
Well, now we can go talk to
Welcome.
Malleolus about giving up his
Ove.
intentions to run for office. This is his villa, right? Pretty sure.
Thank you. Thank you. I am
Hey, buddy.
delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your... Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
I want you to withdraw.
Are you... Why would I...
Let's see. I know you're Quinctius. Your life gave me your love letter, and Nero wants you dead.
So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... what? One of Nero's assassins?
The Emperor sends his regards. That would be a cool line to say, but no, fortunately not.
So, you're not going to kill me?
No, not if you withdraw from the election and release everybody in debt bondage to you. Or withdraw from the election. I mean, we've already taken care of the first one, but I guess we can just be sure?
Oh, so much work and money. Ugh. Well, if I do it, you'd let me live?
Yes.
Fine. Ruling this cesspit of a city would have been beneath me anyway. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my withdrawal and release those two from debt bondage.
Oh, well,
There.
good.
Got what you wanted. Now, please, leave my villa and never speak to me again.
Believe me, the feeling is mutual. So I guess that was a little bit of a waste of 2,000, but I guess we had to have it just so that,
Domitius, are you listening?
Yes, sir.
I've made a decision to release Julia and Ulpius and withdraw from the election. I want you to go and inform Equitia.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
very nice. So we should go talk to Galerius now, that we can get him to run. Here's the priestess. We'll talk to her before too long. Virtuous man. Persuade Galerius.
Priestess, Malleolus has decided to withdraw from the election.
Oh, well, that's surprising, but thank you for telling me. I'll let everyone know.
You gonna do push-ups or what? Alright.
Citizens,
Keep an eye out
I
for
have an
Santella, would you?
announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default. That is all.
There you have it. Thank
On
you.
your best behavior, I trust.
Always. Alright, where in the world could I find Galerius? He might be visiting his buddy in prison. It's possible. He's not. He could be over here in the theater. No, he's not here either. Is there any way else to check on him? Oh boy. Alright. I guess we'll keep running around until we find him. Because he's kind of the next step in our big plan.
Weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else.
She's doing... Oh, we haven't talked to her yet.
Oh, shiny.
Look at her eyes. She's like, buh?
Salve and welcome. Need something? Oh, there's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can. I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me, a fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am.
It's kind of rough.
It's nice of you to say, but you should save your sympathy. Lots of people here need it more than I do. What? You've been here a few moments and you're desperate to get out already? Why not give the place a chance before you try to leave? Good people here. Galerius works hard on the farm so I can put food on our tables.
Oh, he might be at his
And
farm.
Lucretia tries to keep us healthy.
Thank you. Good
My
point.
friend Georgius is always mending our clothes. And Virgil makes sure these old walls don't fall down around us. Well, he does his best. I'm just saying, there are worse places you could live out your days.
Fair enough. But I don't belong here.
Well, I can tell from your funny accent you're not from around here, but that doesn't mean you don't belong, does it?
Well, thank you. That's nice of you to say.
Oh, I try not to worry about it. I mean, if people are nice to each other, we won't have anything to worry about, will we?
That's optimistic.
Thanks. And I like your teeth. They're so white. And your clothes. Oh, I bet my friend Georgius would like to get a look at you.
Trust me, he
And
has.
I'm sure he'd love to chatter about the golden rule with you too. He'll be just across the forum in his shop.
Yeah, we've talked to him. Yeah, Virgil.
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I popped my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armor, I think. So I
Horatius?
suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps.
That's true. That does help.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Not a problem. Well, that does give us a lead for this next part. Why don't we go and see if Galerius is working on his farm? Because if he is, we can pop down and ask a few questions. Hey, buddy. You doing alright? Let's see. Oh, there he is in his fields, just like they said. I have actually not been to his farm quite yet. Before. But it's nice. Hang on, let's just look over here. What is this? Goose eggs? A bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose. But you know what would happen if we shot them? You'd have golden goose eggs. These look valuable. I'll take those. Who knows, they could come in handy. No, I'm not going to shoot you, goat, don't worry. But a golden goat, you know, I could get behind that.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked.
Thanks, Galerius.
How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
Yeah, I'll be straightforward with you.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known.
Pretty much.
You're a bit like... Oh, what was his name?
Al?
Sisyphus. Yeah, that's
Oh.
the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Yeah. I was going to say Al was the one that Karen sent us to go save. Sisyphus is the one who pushed the rock up the mountain in the underworld, but it just keeps sliding down until it, you know, right before it hits the top.
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But, on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
Well, I am, but...
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. and you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
I appreciate it. You're a good man.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and
Possibly.
if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted.
Okay.
May fortune smile on you, friend.
That's actually good to know. But I do want to talk to you, though.
I saw you slide down that rope before. Very impressive.
Thank you.
And strange, too, since that device you used is exactly the same as one I've been working on for weeks.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
Of course. It's because I already gave it to you in a previous time loop, isn't it?
He's
Anyway,
funny.
I'm sorry to ask, but
Yeah.
is there any chance you'd be willing to do me a favor?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Well, I've been trying to get this rare flower from the rock spire in the middle of the lake. It's
Okay.
too steep to climb, so I hung a rope over the lake and made this pulley device, only I couldn't quite summon the nerve to use it. Do you think you could use the device again and try to get that flower for me?
Yeah, of course. What's it for?
I don't really feel comfortable talking about it.
Yeah, a little crush.
Look, I'll tell you everything if you get it for me. All right?
Hey, fair deal.
Oh, thank you. It would help me a lot. There's no rush, just
Ooh.
whenever you get a chance.
Who could it be? Who could it be?
All right.
Let's do that.
See you around.
To get the flower, huh? Oh, this is going to be a timing activity. Okay, so we've got to get to the top. What's the fastest way to do that? Probably this other direction, right? And we have to time it so that we let go of the pulley
Don't you just love springtime?
at the right moment to land on the island, because I believe you can let go of the zip line anytime you want. Whoa, that is a... Oh no! I didn't mean to do that! Oh crap. And I almost just killed myself here. Well, that's great. Well, at least while I'm here... Can I get... Is there any money left? No, I already picked it up. Couldn't remember. Well, let me try not to kill myself this time. If that's at all possible. I was trying to demonstrate with my body, and by demonstrating launched myself headfirst into rocks. Not the smartest thing I've ever done. Alright. Oh boy. Are we supposed to land on top of that? Obtain the flower. I mean, is that it? No, that's not even possible, I don't think. I think we have to climb up. There's no way we can just nail it from landing on top of it. And if we did, I feel like we would die. So, here goes nothing. Oh no! I deserve that. Oh my gosh. Yep. That was planned. Oh, what a dum-dum. Okay. Well, maybe this time we'll just skip the pulley part and just maybe dive into the water like a normal person would. And then climb up the rock spire. Oh. Where is it gonna have us come out? We're gonna have to repeat a bunch of stuff? Let's hope not. Alright, well, when we do this, we can convince Galerius to run for magistrate. And that we can call for the election pretty much right away, which will let Dooley out, which will give us the 4th plaque.
And if our conversations ever start to annoy you...
Thank you. Alright, let's talk again. Previous time loop. What do you need? Why do you need it? You got a crush. And I'll get right on it. Okay. Fortunately, they make it very easy to skip that dialogue. Alright, let's not smash our head on the rocks. Whoa, look at this. It's the, the Underworld Explorer. So you probably can't see it. But I just got the Underworld Explorer achievement, which means I found all 4 Underworld punishments that they mentioned. So there was the Rock of Sisyphus, which we found earlier. There was the Ixion, who was strapped to a flaming wheel. There was... hang on, what happens if I shoot this? Can I get my bow out? Does it do anything? It sure didn't do much, did it? There's Tantalus here, who tries to reach for a fruit that he can never grasp. I feel like there's another one that I'm forgetting. Come on, just get up top, get up top. I don't know what I'm missing. Maybe I'm supposed to land in the tree somehow? Oh, hang on. Well, this is something. Alright. How do I get on top of this algae? There we go. Ooh, 500. Very nice. And a bottle of wine. Which we needed. Whoops. No, let's take it just in case. Well, that's good. But now the question remains... how the heck are we going to get over there? Is it really just dropping from the zipline? That seems pretty unsafe. Let's just swim around and see if we spot anything. What about, like... No, I don't know if this is possible. Okay. Well, fine. We'll do it Galerius's way, I guess. I think it's a bad idea, but... what other option do we have? In worst case scenario, we die. Which is actually not the worst. It's better than resetting the time loop. Alright, this seems like a bad idea. Let's save. Quick save. Alright, here we go. Ah. Nope. Quick load. Wait, what's quick load? F7? What are the key bindings? Doesn't tell us what the quick load is. Well, anyway, let's load there. I don't know, is it quicker for us to reload, or quicker for us just to run back to the top of the mountain? No. Gosh. Gonna go all around this darn thing until I figure it out. So close. Okay. We'll try again. Alright. Oh! Oh, we did it! Oh, third... oh, no! We had it! No! Well, we know it could be done, and we know we don't die when we land there. Alright. Come on. Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it. Ah, too far. This might take a few tries. Maybe it's F9 that does a quick load. I'll try it next time. Oh, there we go. It is F9. Alright, I need to release a little earlier. Ah, darn it. It carries you a little bit farther than you might think. That was a little bit too short. That was way too short. Now I'm getting trigger happy. Alright, maybe if we count it out. 1, 2. No, that was way too long. Maybe it's like, and 1, drop. I feel like there's a rhythm to it. And 1. Oh, here we are. Pretty flower, gimme that. Give me that. Ho ho. Well, it took a few tries, but we did it. Galerius is up there, huh? And you better believe we're gonna save. There we go. Save initiated. It was worth it. It was worth it in the end. Alright, where did he go? Oh, he probably went to go visit his old buddy in jail, right? Oh, there's Rufius, who we can interrogate in a second. Hey, Galerius. There you go.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Here's the flower.
Brilliant! You did it! Well done! This is going to make her so happy.
Who is it?
Equitia.
Oh,
Now
that's
I
very
just have
sweet.
to figure out how to give it to her.
I like it.
What I really want to do is walk up to her, give her the flower, and confess I've been madly in love with her since the moment we met. But on the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that the consequences could be terrible.
Yeah, what's the
You mean,
worst?
Aside from her execution? You see, Equitia is a Vestal priestess.
Right.
And she's taken a vow of chastity, the breaking of which would be an extremely serious affront to the gods and a capital offense. Even if she was just suspected of being unchaste, it could lead to her execution. Unchaste Vestals get buried alive.
Oh,
Oh, and I'd get flogged to death for good measure.
let's not do that.
At the same time, she's just so kind and graceful, and I feel so much love for her that if I don't tell her, it'll burn a hole in my chest. I don't know what to do.
Oh no.
What do you think? What would you do?
That's a dilemma. I think you should tell her how you feel. I think you could admire her discreetly. If you love her, you need to get over her. Gosh. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna tell him to figure it out. Admire her discreetly from afar is really sad because he never has closure. But the consequences, I mean, maybe we'll go for it, right? I mean, the worst that can happen is, yeah, everything gets reset, but then we will know that to not tell him to do that in the future. And if they can be together, if there's any possible way, that would be better.
Now that I hear you say that out loud, I hear how crazy it is.
Okay.
I think maybe I need to be a bit more cautious.
Yeah, fair enough.
What I need is a go-between. Someone who can tell her how I feel and find out how she feels without risking her life.
Oh, I can do that.
What do you say? Do you think you could help me one more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful! Now, all I need you to do is give her the flower and tell her it's from a secret admirer. Tell her I'll keep my distance and that I just want her to know that she's loved.
Fair enough. That's corny, but alright, I'll do it.
Thank you. Come back as quick as you can and tell me what she says.
Okay. But wait, there's still another thing I want to talk to you about.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
I want you to run for
I
magistrate.
bounced the idea, but from what... maybe that...
We'll skip through that. He withdrew from the
He
election.
did? Oh, that was unexpected. I wonder what could have possessed him to do that. Well, I guess it's time for me to step up then.
It's your time to shine, my
I'll
friend.
let Equitia know I'll be running.
Good. Well, you know, you could come with me as I deliver this
All right,
flower.
friend. Hope you find a way to break that cycle you're in.
Thank you. That's funny. He's going to go talk to Equitia. And I'm going to give him a flower and be like, you know, this is just from somebody. I'm not saying who, but it's from one of the three of us in this room. And it's not me. So I'll let you figure that one out. Hey there.
Arve. A new face. Arve.
Yeah, someone wanted me to give you this flower.
Oh, how lovely. It just happens to be my favorite, too. Who do I have to thank for this?
I'm supposed to tell you that it's from your secret admirer, in air quotes, and that they'll keep their distance. They just want you to know that you're loved.
I see. So, it's from Galerius.
Oh,
then?
she's no dummy.
Of course I do. I think everyone in the city knows.
Wow.
That man is a wonderful human being.
Oh.
And my favorite person in the world.
That's really sweet.
But he is the least subtle secret admirer you could imagine. The way he looks at me with those puppy dog eyes. Plus, he's been trying for weeks to get his hands on this flower. He went to so much effort, too. Suspending that rope above the lake, inventing that pulley device all on his own. He'd just stand there each morning, looking at the flower, trying to summon the courage to seize it. Oh, my heart.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy. So what should I tell him?
Tell that adorable oaf that my Vestal's vow of chastity ends once I turn 36.
Okay.
So, if we ever make it out of here, and he doesn't mind waiting a few years, then tell him I love him too.
Fair enough. That's good news.
I hope so.
Ask some questions about escaping? Sure. Why not?
I beg your pardon?
Livia was right. We're in the underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on.
Yeah, I know. The 4 stories.
Sisyphus and finally. So
Yep.
it seemed.
You talked about that before. Alright, I'll get back
May
to it.
Fortuna guide.
Now, we have to wait for Galerius to come. Can you talk to me? Can you give me any hints? There's Galerius up here. We can tell him.
Don't you just love springtime? Salve. Oh, and I'm in the running for magistrate.
Oh, good.
Feeling kind of nervous, but I'm hoping it'll all be worth it when I order Dooley's release. I just hope I'll have the votes I need. Now, what's on your mind?
Yeah, I wonder if we need to campaign for him or not. I delivered that flower to Equitia for you.
Thanks. What did she say?
She knew it was from you. She asked me to tell you that once she turns 36, she's allowed to marry and that she loves you too.
Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how happy you've made me.
My pleasure.
I wish there was something I could do to thank you properly, but I don't have much to offer you. All I can do is tell you where there's a secret stash of coins you might be interested in.
Oh, I'm listening. Don't worry about it. I don't need anything from you.
Thank you, friend. But I'd feel bad if I didn't tell you anyway.
Okay.
In the rock tunnel
If you
near the
insist.
stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Inside, if you look carefully, you can see a chest. Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress statues is blocking the path, and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small fortune waiting for you.
Okay.
I hope that helps in some way.
It's good to know.
All right, friend. Hope you find a way.
Yep, to break the cycle. Yep. Okay, well, now that you're running, can we talk about the election with Equitia?
That's quite an impressive bow you have there.
Thank you.
Arve again. Did you find?
The election.
It must be complete. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Galerius, the challenger.
Exactly.
Why do you ask?
Can we start it now?
As I said, I'm planning to hold it before dusk, but I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
There is. Holding it early may prevent conflict between the voters. That's true.
Yes. I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
Okay. Well, let me follow her. Hopefully that was the right thing to do, to trigger this early. I don't know if we have to go around and maybe, like, campaign for Galerius.
Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Alright, where is this happening at? He's in. Oh, everybody's in. Cool. We're gonna get the whole gang together. But we really need to have this to happen as soon as possible so that we can get Dooley out of there. And everybody seems to be pretty anti-Sentius, so I feel good about it. But maybe not. Maybe Sentius is going to win because he's the incumbent. And I'll need to restart the time loop and find a way for Galerius to win. Which is fine. If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. I'm just going to listen in. Oh yeah, only the men are here. I forgot about that. Oops. So, we starting the election or what? Who are we waiting for? Oh. That's, just take your time, buddy. It's not like we're waiting for you or anything. Sorry, am I in your spot? Oh, and there's Decius, too. That's cool how they just come in from all over.
We have a quorate body of voters gathered here to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus Gurges withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius.
Sentius, of course.
Yeah.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Okay.
Decius?
1-1.
Sentius.
Uh-oh. 1
Virgil?
to 2.
Sentius.
Oh no.
Ulpius.
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
3-3.
Ulpius.
The man who treated my
Ho
rheumatism.
ho ho.
Galerius.
It's a tie.
Citizens, you have made your decision. But it seems we have a draw. In the absence of a clear consensus,
Oh no.
Sentius shall continue as acting magistrate
Ugh.
until a new election is held, 1 month from today.
No, that's not what we
My
wanted.
fellow citizens, today you have sent me a message.
No, no, no.
I want you to know I have heard it loud and clear. I vow to spend the next month winning back your trust. Thank you for this opportunity, and may the gods watch over you.
You and your rival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this, aren't you? Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
I didn't interfere.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak. Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way, and we won't have a problem.
Oh no.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
What's happening?
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the
Oh,
Golden
no.
Rule was exposed for what it is.
Here we go.
A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
We're about to reset.
Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm gonna enjoy killing you, old man.
Oh no.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Everybody hide!
I can't believe this is how it ends.
That man lives back.
Well, I clearly I do need to campaign for Galerius. That's fine. We had to try it. So they can't tie. There has to be a full, a decisive victory. Thank you, Sentius, for your sacrifice. Well, that was enlightening, I guess. Alright. Now, is our objectives going to update with the election? Alright. I need you to do some stuff for me. I'm a little, need you to take some care of things for me.
Yulia.
Do this.
Alright, let me see.
Do this. Do this. Do that. And
But once I'm done,
go. And then we have to tell him to campaign. Alright. I think first of all what we need to do, we need to make him popular among a majority of the voters. So why don't we go talk to Domitius, Horatius, and Rufus, because Horatius and Rufius, I think, didn't they, or Horatius at least, voted against Galerius. So as good a way as to start as any.
The 49 melodies fetch again.
Alright, oh. Feels like we were just here a second ago. Because we were. Alrighty, well.
I know, and I'll take care of it.
Hey Rufius, mind if I have a word? Oh, he hasn't gotten his rheumatism, whatever. We'll talk to Domitius about Virgil, I guess.
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
Domitius will be unavailable until Galerius has finished his errands. Okay. How about him?
What is it, citizen?
Okay, can we talk about Scintilla?
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for her.
A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do
I have
better?
some leads. Sometimes fresh eyes help.
I suppose that's true.
Do you notice anything suspicious?
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose.
Okay. We could bluff. Let's not do that. Let's talk about something else. About Virgil.
What? Absolutely not. I know someone's been threatening him, and I'm not happy about it. But I can assure you, it isn't me.
Yeah. I feel like it's not really compatible with his Stoic philosophy. Alright.
Alright. Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
Of course. Okay. I think we are going to take a break here. Too bad about the failed election, but at least we know what to do now. And,
Keep an eye out for Scintilla, would you?
Sure will. And that'll give us some direction going forward. So next time, we're going to try to wrap up Virgil's arc, I guess, and figure out who's been harassing him. And we will just go from there, and then we might need to go on a little campaign trail to make sure Galerius gets the proper votes. So, that is our game plan, and we will go from there. Oh, look at this guy, running like his life depends on it. Good stuff, my man. Keep it up. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.